গুগল আমরা যে ওয়েবসাইটটা GOOGLE এটাও একটা মিস্টেক, এটা শুনেছো?
No.
ওকে, লেট মি টেল। গুগল যারা ক্রিয়েট করেছিল 97-98 স্ট্যানফোর্ড ইউনিভার্সিটি থেকে, ল্যারি পেজ আর সার্গেই ব্রিন, এই দুজন গুগলটাকে ক্রিয়েট করেছিল। ওরা রেজিস্ট্রেশনের সময় they want to register Google as GOOGOL.com. GOOGOL.com. Google. It's a number 10 to the power 100. So to express the immense power of the website, they have chosen this number GOOGLE, that is 10 to the power 100. But unfortunately, and afterwards they have not changed. So this is a mistake also, which was done by registration authority of USA. And after that, the head office of Google, that is known as Googleplex, and that's also a number, Google to the power 100, that is Googleplex. They are also, they intentionally they have done the mistake, GOOGLEPLEX, যেহেতু আগে গুগলটা ওরকম ভাবেই লেখা হয়েছে, ওই নামেই ওরা লিখলো। It's a wonderful, I think, a very positive mistake in this world. Hopefully, in your case also, it will be true. It is true already. You are studying you are studying MSc in a wonderful college of West Bengal. We all respect St. Xavier's. This Wednesday, I think. শুরু করব, 17 জন জয়েন করেছে। শ্রুতি, আপনার শোনা যাচ্ছে তো? হ্যাঁ,
Okay.
Yeah. আর আরেকটু দেরি, 11:03 বাজে। নবনী,
Yes, frozen on my end. Still frozen for me. Everyone, please try and keep your webcam on, at least during the first part of the session, so that the speaker can interact with you. Okay. So, good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well today on this bright Sunday forenoon. It gives me great pleasure.
Rishika, is it possible to on your video? Rishika, is it possible to on your video?
I'm so sorry, sir.
If it is possible, I don't know.
I'm
No
kind
problem.
of in a
Please continue.
home situation. Sorry for that. So
Please continue.
Yes. It gives me great pleasure to introduce Mr. Bedadyuti Chakraborty as our speaker for this session of Tea Over Industry, Biotech Scopes in Industry. Mr. Chakraborty is the Director of RxCella, which is a Pharma and Biopharma Learning Academy. He is also a visiting scientist at Dr. Reddy's Institute of Life Science. His experience needs no further introduction, with 26 years in the field of pharma and biopharma R&D, production, quality check, product QA, and clinical QA, as well as training. His introduction to industry was through Workheart, where he was a part of the recombinant Erythropoietin development and launch team. In 2002, he joined Biologics Division of Dr. Reddy's Process R&D. Later, he was to lead and work with GMP quality management systems assurance, clinical QA, product release QA, and training functions. For the last 2 years, he has worked for Global Technical Training Organization (TTO) of Dr. Reddy. His moment of pride was when the team launched Reddy, the first biosimilar of rituximab in the world in 2007, saving millions of lives in the world suffering from cancer. At present, he is pursuing his passion through his own learning academy, RxCella, to serve industry and academic institutes in an effort to bridge the gap between the two. His expertise includes making the foundation for pharma or biopharma, however it works, for people for a non-co background like engineering, business development, doctors, HR, etc. Bedadyuti is the business partner for learning and development for Serum Institute of India, Pune, Biological E, Hyderabad, Dr. Reddy's Hyderabad, and guest faculty at the IISER, Kolkata, and Jadavpur University. Bedadyuti was the Best All-Round Graduate and Best All-Round Postgraduate medal holder of Jadavpur University. His first book, Biotechnology Kando Karkhana, Biotechnology, was honored with Satyendra Puraskar 2004 by the Government of West Bengal as the best science book. Without further delay, I would welcome Mr. Chakraborty to please take over.
Thank you. Bidhi, am I audible? Bidhi, can you respond?
Yes, sir.
Bidhi, can you respond? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
You're
great.
audible.
Thank you. Yes, Koena, am I audible properly? Are you able to see me? Streaming is proper?
Yes, sir. I can see.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Risha, you told so many things about me. Thank you for your good words. But probably if you give me opportunity to introduce me, I will introduce that I am your friend. Okay. So just treat me like that. And when in the Sunday morning you are spending 1 hour with me, and I am also giving time, I am giving you assurance that after 1 hour or 1.5 hours, definitely will be gaining 10 new information. That's assurance from my side. Be absolutely confident about that. And I will request you, as our memory is volatile, Oxford University studies telling if we are listening or reading something after 21 days, on an average, 75% of our memory has gone. Okay. So I will be requesting, please collect your pen and paper, your notebook, and please note it down, because we are giving time and we want the best use of it. Okay. I will be giving you 30 seconds of time, and you must have arranged, I am sure about it. Still, if any one of us could not make it, I will be requesting, let's be a little serious in this session, so that you can document whatever we are discussing today, so that it will be with you forever. That only I want. Okay, we can make a good base whatever we are discussing from this point of time. Thank you so much. So I will allow 30 seconds. In the meantime, let's have some chat with us. The name of this session really awesome, tea over industry. তো সকালে চা খেয়ে নিয়েছি, but I have told মাকে বললাম যে another round of tea I want, because the topic is tea over industry. Let's see if I can get it very soon. So without further delay, I think 21 of us already joined in the session. This is the right time to start, otherwise we'll not be able to finish. Dr. Treo, can I start?
Yes, sir. Please.
Ahili, can I start?
Yes, sir.
Ahili, are you with us?
Sir, I'm having some problem in my audio and video.
No, that's okay. Yeah, if you are able to just listen to me or seeing me, that's okay. Just I want to check everybody is there or not. Boyshampayan?
Yes, sir.
Boyshampayan, are you there with us? I want a response from Boyshan, Preeti Mukherjee, and also Rohita
Yes, sir.
Sarkar. Yeah.
Sir, am I audible? Bhushan on this side.
Is it Rohita? Great, great, Boyshampayan. ঠিক আছে? So let me start. I am.
Sorry, sir.
Okay, but when I am speaking, you are able to see the video properly. Streaming is proper.
It's pretty clear
Because
and I can hear
I
you.
will be running few videos. That's why repeatedly I want to make sure that everybody is really completely in sync in this session. So with all your permission, just I am trying to project the slide so that with the slide, we'll be having a I think, focused discussion. Ability. Uh, can anyone read whatever is there in front of you?
Yes.
Can
Sir.
anyone read, please? Yeah, can you please?
Pharma and Biopharma, how it works in industry.
Great. Okay. So before going to the topic, I want to have a few quizzes with all of us. So that I like quizzes. I remember St. Xavier's quiz team is very, very strong. They used to come in our fest in Jadavpur University maybe 20-25 years back or more than that. I understand yesterday also Sanskriti ended, Science Faculty Students Union, Jadavpur University. I was getting few messages. So let's start with some quizzes so that we can warm up and really align with our session today. So my first question, so whenever you are getting the answer, please type in the chat box, okay? And I'll be requesting Boishampayan, please help me. Whoever is giving the answer, name and the answer, Boishampayan, if you can relay me, because I am unable to see the chat because I made it full screen. I am unable to see your chat, but Boishampayan, please help me. Is it okay, Boishampayan?
Yes, sir. I'll see the chat box.
Boishampayan, is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you. Great. Okay. 1798, I was projecting a great doctor and 8 years old boy, James Phipps. He experimented on James Phipps nearly 225 years back in St. Mary's Hospital in London. And that is nothing but the first vaccine of the world against smallpox. First vaccine of the world against smallpox. And I want to know the name of the doctor. 3 options are there: Louis Pasteur, Jonas Salk, and Edward Jenner. Can you write in the chat box which answer you are feeling as 100% correct? Okay, please don't hesitate. Type in your chat box. Yes. Boishampayan, please let me know what's the answer is coming.
Sir, Nobarun has gone with Edward. Nobarun, Aditya, Vivek, Dattari. So most of them have gone with Edward Jenner.
Who has gone out of Edward Jenner?
Sir, Daita.
Anyone?
Yes, sir. Daita Bera.
Daita Bera voted for which?
Louis Pasteur, first one.
Louis Pasteur. Louis. Yes. From Jonas vaccine. The correct answer is Edward Jenner. Thank you so much. And my second question is, which is coming in front of your screen. India produces, what is the percentage of the vaccines of the world India is contributing volume-wise? India produces, what is the percentage of total vaccine in the world volume-wise? So you have to give a number, maybe 10%, 20%, 5%, whatever it may be. You have to write a number chat box. India produces percentage of vaccine currently in this world. Okay, very quick answer, please. I want the answers, and Pushampa is there with me to narrate the answer. Yes, what are the percentages coming, Pushampa?
So 60 and 70 to 75. Some Shutrisha has gone with 50.
Okay, 50, 60, 20. In that way, the answers are coming, right?
Yes, sir. Like Devdeep Dattario has gone
Great.
for 60.
Okay, so I am taking the average. 60. So 50, 60, 70. Average is 60, and this is the correct answer. 60% of the world vaccine is produced by India, and we know famous company like Serum Institute of India or Biological E. I am connected with both of these institutes. Still, I remember in March first week, I went to Serum Institute, Pune, to train their Covishield team. We know 90% of Indian population took Covishield. Okay, so I met their team. I interacted with them. I saw their facility. Day and night they are working. Okay, literally 3 months back also they were working day and night, 18 hours a day for our country. They used to make nearly, I will tell, 80 lakhs of Covishield vial they used to make in that way, and that's why probably they could serve India in proper time. Vaccines have reached and people got immunity, and today we can tell that COVID more or less is out from India, or number is very, very significantly less. So this is the contribution of India for the world. And my last question, 1976. Here you are seeing an historical statue. Still, if you go to Genentech head office at USA, this statue was established in 1996, 30 years of Genentech. So two scientists are there. One is Robert Swanson and one is businessman. Sorry, he is not the scientist. He is Herb Boyer was the scientist and Robert Swanson is the businessman. Herb Boyer was the scientist and Robert Swanson was the businessman. They contributed $500 each, and they formed the first recombinant biotherapeutics company in this world. Okay. And though I have given some clue, maybe I have given the answer also, still I want you to answer in the chat box. What's the name of the company? That's the first biotherapeutics company based on recombinant DNA technology. First biopharmaceutical company based on recombinant DNA technology. What's the name of the company? My question is, please write in the chat box. I know I uttered already, but still I want to understand who got it, okay, and who can really reproduce it in the chat box. And their first product was insulin, recombinant insulin. Nowadays, I think all the population, more than 98% of world population is using, who is having diabetes, recombinant insulin. And first producer of recombinant insulin was Genentech. Earlier days, the insulin used to make from the pancreas of pig, cow. We need to make insulin from those. But 1976, the company was formed, and insulin approval, recombinant insulin approval, got from regulatory agency USA FDA in 1982. It is in the market since 1982. What's the name of the company? Boshampayan.
Sir, everyone's going with option 4.
Any Genentech, right?
Yes,
Absolutely. Yes. I think you are a very good listener. The company name is Genentech, and very, very remarkably, the name Genentech, how it has come, very interesting. Genetic engineering technology, Gen-Eng Tech. Again, I am repeating, genetic engineering technology, Gen-Eng Tech. In that way, the name has come Genentech. And they have got the website name www.gene.com. So one homework will be, I will be giving you 3 homeworks today. And one homework I am going to give you that please go through that site, www.gene.com, genentech.com. This is the most regarded, one of the most regarded biotherapeutics recombinant company in this world. And another company is, let me also narrate, that is Amgen. Amgen name has come from Applied Molecular Genetics. Applied Molecular Genetics. From that, Amgen name was derived. Also, my second homework will be for you. Go to the website for amgen.com. That is also a pioneer recombinant biotherapeutics company of this world. Now, let me off my screen, and I want to be full screen with you. Visible properly? Am I visible full screen? Can you make me full screen so that I can really, I want to demonstrate one example so that it will be easier for you. Rohita, is it okay? Yeah, thank you, Navanil. Thank you. Good.
Yes, sir.
So, see, in my hand, one, yes, thank you. In my hand, one medicine is there. This is just a capsule, if I am correct, okay, calcium capsule. You can see the strip. Now, it can happen in, I want to show another capsule. All are finished, okay? Nothing is there in this strip. All are finished. This also capsule, calcium capsule, all the capsules are finished. Total 15 capsules were there. Is it visible? Is it visible in
Yes.
front of you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now suppose what has happened, if in any case 2 capsules are there, but all or 2 tablets are there, and we have taken all other capsules. So in maximum case, what it will happen, that expiry date will be gone, because expiry date will be written on the aluminum foil, and whenever I am taking one capsule or tablet, one side expiry date will be written, and that part of the aluminum foil went off, and will not be able to see what is the expiry date of this product. Okay, is it happening for you also at your home? Preeti, can you give your answer? Is it happening
Yes, sir.
at your home also, that you are also unable to get the expiry date of any medicine?
Yes, sir, it has happened.
Any answer, please? And finally, we have to throw the capsules, because we don't have any idea about the expiry date. So we cannot take any risk with the medicine, and we'll be throwing the medicine away. Am I right, Vivek?
Yes, sir.
Dibyanshu? Yeah, Dibyanshu, can you give some response? Am I right? At least in my home, it is happening.
Yes, sir, but
So just I
because
want
since
to
it ha
have you.
yes,
Yes.
sir, since it used to happen like that, what I practice is since one of the sides does have the expiry date, I start using the medicine from the other side, and by the time I have 3 medicines or so left, I still have the expiry date intact, so that helps.
Awesome, awesome. That's the conscious customer. Okay, as a patient, you are very conscious, and you understand the importance of the expiry date. So really, you have done it. So I want to give an example. Dr. Reddy's, what they have done for the layman also. Okay, so I want to show this example. In my hand, one strip you are seeing. This is one medicine name is Ketarol. Ketarol. It is the pain management medicine. If you are in, doctors normally will be prescribing Ketarol. So now see, so what company has done, they have extended, just see my right hand, I am pointing 2 fingers. So there is one extension here, right hand side, and another extension were also in the left hand side, where there is no really tablet, and in that extension now expiry date is written. Okay, you can see the expiry date. This is the extension part where there is no tablet, and again I am flipping it out. The expiry date, name of the medicine, the batch number, everything is written in the extension. Okay, this is a wonderful innovation from the company, so that patient life is really smooth. Okay, so if you permit me, I want to show you a video on this. It will take only 2 minutes. Is it fine? Have you liked the innovation?
Yes,
Can you
sir.
please write
Yes,
in the
sir.
chat box? I want to see some comments in the chat box, whether you have liked or not, please. Genentech, I am seeing for your response how we have liked the innovation. Thank you so much. Only Aliza, I want few response. Dr. Yes, yes, great response. Shruti, Nabarun, Vidhi, yes, Aditya. Thank you. So let me play the entire thing. Uh,
extra space on the system. Clearly call out the name of the next.
is it audible? Is it audible?
Yes, sir.
Is the screen on?
Yes, sir.
And if you consume the entire, you can just clearly cut away the tab and keep it. Tab at the bottom clearly had the expiry date. So not interfering with the layout of the medicine. The volume of medicine on the strip, we try to map it according to actual usage. So the medicine has to be consumed for 15 days. We try and create a strip with 50 capsules on it. We discovered that people remember when to consume the medicine. They would write time of day, like afternoon, morning, or they would keep going back to the doctor's prescription to see, okay, this is the morning medicine or afternoon. It can be on the top tab that has the name of the medicine. Give a small diagram that shows the morning, afternoon, and evening with small checkboxes. You can easily tick off when the medicine has to be consumed.
So this is a very small video. The project is known as Purple Health. Under that banner, actually, Dr. Reddy is having another organization called Studio 5B. And from Studio 5B, actually, a lot of patients are interviewed and their concerns normally companies taking, and to respond to that concern, these are the few innovations. Okay, only one I have shown. There are many such innovations which really easing patients' life. Okay, again, I'm going to my PPT and let me share the slide again. So we just interacted on a story on how the expiry date of the medicines can be retained in the pack. Though we can use all the medicines, all one only will be left over. In that case, also we'll be able to know the expiry date of the medicine in a right way. So now I'll be narrating story of erythropoietin. Okay, how really pharma industry. I want to give few examples so that we'll understand this medicine industry, pharma industry, biotech industry. Then we'll be going into detail to our career discussion. Definitely, that's the major part of today. The story is related to EPO. EPO is a nickname of one protein. Normally, in our pharma community, we call it as EPO. The full name is erythropoietin. Erythropoietin is nothing but a glycoprotein. Is a protein with some carbohydrate attachment, which is naturally available in our body. It normally secretes from kidney. And am I audible properly, Navanil? Am I audible properly with you? Great. Okay. Am I going too fast or is it okay? Anyone, please, can you respond? Am I going too fast or is it
No,
okay?
sir. No, sir. It's fine.
It is fine. Thank you. So, erythropoietin, this hormone is naturally secreted within our body from kidney, and it goes to the bloodstream, and from bloodstream it enters within the bone. That is, bone marrow is there within the bone. It will be entering there, and from bone marrow, this erythropoietin hormone will be helping in maturation of RBC or production of RBC. RBC means red blood corpuscles and oxygen carrying within our blood. So if erythropoietin is not there, definitely there will be a reduction of RBC or red blood corpuscles in our body, and we call this phenomena as anemia. Okay, so if kidney is damaged, definitely erythropoietin will be very less in our blood, and in that case anemia will be there, and we need to give erythropoietin from outside. Okay, so the way recombinant insulin was prepared, recombinant erythropoietin also prepared by another company called Amgen. I have already introduced that company in front of you. Genentech is the company who derived recombinant insulin. These are all the informations I'm sharing with you. And I have requested you, you'll be going to the website of gene.com and amgen.com. And Amgen produced the first recombinant erythropoietin in this world, and which really responsible for red blood cell production in our body. And this erythropoietin injection, oncologists, cancer specialists, they also give to the patient, because if we are taking radioactivity or chemotherapy, our RBC cell count will be down within our body, and at that case we need to take erythropoietin from outside, so that red blood cell count will be increased within our bloodstream, and the patient will not be having any breathing problem or oxygen carrying problem. So now see the company, how company is doing the product life cycle management. Okay, so let me discuss something about patent. Okay, so this is the molecule erythropoietin, which was launched in 1989. See, I have just shown a very easy diagrammatic structure of that protein. It is having 165 amino acid, and you can see the trifala, okay, Trishul structure at 4 site. Okay, this Trishul structure is, or attachment, is nothing but the carbohydrate structure. Just carefully follow it. 1, 2, 3, 4 yellow structure like Trishul. You are seeing this kind of structure attached with erythropoietin protein chain, and those are nothing but the carbohydrate. Now, erythropoietin injection, normally patient will be taking 3 injections per week. And when Amgen has launched erythropoietin 1989, after that also they have continued their research to sharpen the molecule, to make it much more effective, to make it much more patient convenient. So they have come up with another molecule called darbepoetin, which was launched also in USA and in the world subsequently. In USA, it was launched in 2001. What they have done with this 165 amino acid, they have added more 2 carbohydrate chain. Earlier there was 4 carbohydrate chain. Now extra 2 carbohydrate chain, or total 6 carbohydrate chains were added. And this carbohydrate chain is very important. If there is no carbohydrate chain, only the naked protein will be degraded by our liver enzyme within 2 minutes. Okay, the erythropoietin will be degraded within our blood by the liver enzyme within 2 minutes if there is no carbohydrate. So carbohydrate really is helping in the protection of the protein. So it will not allow a liver enzyme to degrade erythropoietin or darbepoetin. So more 2 carbohydrate chain was added. That's why the shelf life of the protein or medicine increased in our body. Now patient can take only 1 injection a week. Okay, this is a wonderful story of erythropoietin and darbepoetin. So if you like it, can you just write something in the chat box? Have you liked the story of erythropoietin and darbepoetin? How pharma and biopharma company is putting their effort continuously, 1 molecule, but they are continuously improvising those molecules for the benefit of mankind. Can you please write something in the chat box so that I can see it? And yes, I will be waiting for this great planned invention by the team Amgen. Okay, can you please write your reaction in the chat box? I'll be waiting for it. Yes, any comment? I will be waiting for that. Thank you, Dr. Theo. Wonderful comment. Okay, it really inspires me. When actually these online classes are happening, if some reactions I am not getting, So it is very difficult to connect. It was amazing. Great. Thank you so much. You are getting my point, and we are in the same boat. Great. Quite overwhelming. Your adjectives are awesome. Okay, it just giving me a lot of impulse to share more information. Now I'm coming to a point. Why is it really only the patient convenience? Two dates I have told. Erythropoietin I have told it was launched in 1989, and another molecule I have told, Darbepoietin, which was launched in 2001. There is another issue also there with that is the patent issue. Amgen knows their patent will be expired after some years. So then after that, their product can be prepared and sold by other companies. Their monopoly will be lost. They will not be getting the business. So first of all, my question is, what is the life of any patent? What is the life of any patent? I will be asking this question to Aliza. Aliza, and you can also type. Aliza will be now telling what is the lifespan of any patent, and simultaneously I will be requesting you, please guess what can be the lifespan of your of any patent. I'm not going detail what is the definition of the patent. Patent is nothing but a basically certification that you are the innovator, and without your permission nobody can manufacture your product. Okay, that's the patent. Orchisha, 20 years. Okay, any other guess? 20 years, 20 years. Pretty 20 years. In your yes, 20 years. Nobarun, if you were with me, I could have given you a chocolate. Okay, and also Shutrishna, 20 years from the date of filing. Okay, perfect answer in your interview. Also, I will be expecting that you give it the complete answer, not the 20 years, but 20 years from the date of filing. So they know that Amgen know that their patent will be over, and everybody will be doing monopoly. So that's why they improvise that product. They are already in. They know erythropoietin molecule in and out. They added to carbohydrate chain, do all the studies, and launched that molecule. Again, they have increased the because that's another potent molecule than erythropoietin. Definitely, retaining that business, or they are able to make the business much more violent in the coming years. Okay, their business will not be going off. So that's why the pharma and biopharma company is doing, and patent is a very, very important part, definitely in pharma company. And if we know, I am giving some career option, if we know patent very well in best companies of pharma companies in this world, they are having a department, patent management department. I will be requesting you, if you are interested. So there are in Kolkata, you can do a training under them. It's just the approach. If you want to learn, maybe one patent farm will reach you, second also, but there will be really awarding the training to a sincere student, and you can really learn about patent from that company by doing live project there, or live cases you will be handling. And if you know the patent, you can be the patent agent, patent examiner, and afterwards, if you can do law, there will be a huge prospect in USA, because patent attorney is charging $1 million. Because we know as a company, Dr. Reddy's, how much we paid, or other companies also. I used to work for Dr. Reddy's, other companies also, how much they pay patent attorney. Knowing technology, knowing patent, and knowing law. These three combinations are just awesome combination. Just I want to throw a few light in front of you. And there is a course conducted by World Intellectual Property Organization. So if you can go through their website, anyone can type in the chat box, WIPO, World Intellectual Property Organization. Just go through their site. They are conducting free courses also, along with paid courses. You can have a certification from there also. So that is something about the patent which will be easier for you in future. Just I want to give one career option in front of you. This is a very, very lucrative career. That's a patent management. Now let me come to my slides again. So 1989, that is Epogen, the brand name of erythropoietin, and 2001, that is RNS, okay, brand name of Erythropoietin. So focus again is the patient, definitely business also. If the business is not running, I cannot focus on the patient. Both are interlinked. And let me now narrate a story of medicine. Okay, anyone, can you write in the chat box? I just projected a molecule in front of you. So can you name the name of the molecule? You all know. You just all know. I know. Can you write in the chat box? And Bull Champagne, can you narrate me what are the answers are coming? You can give the IUPAC name also, no problem. So I remember we have studied IUPAC nomenclature in our class 11, 12. Hope that is still in the syllabus. And Bull Champagne, any answer is coming. I want to know the name of the molecule. Yes. Any answer? Let me then stop sharing. I am sharing again. Has it come? So yes, this is the molecule in front of you. You need to write the name of the molecule in the chat box. I will wait for 10 seconds. Chopin, any answer has come?
No, sir, no answers as of yet.
Some answer has to come, otherwise I will not move. Okay, some answer has to come. Just guess it and just wild guess it. No problem. We are all friends. Okay. No problem. It is a mistake. So it will give some idea to me. Come on. It's an interaction. Okay. I'm dropping my comment. No idea. I want some interaction from you. Yes. Some hand movement. Yes. Any answer has come?
No, sir, nothing. Sir, Vivek has gone with phenolacetamide.
Nabil, is Ozone on your
Uh, I'm so sorry I got disconnected. I understand. Yeah, connection is very poor at my side. But however, am I audible now? Am I audible now? Yes. So I was showing, again, I'm projecting my screen. Are you able to see the molecule? Yeah. So my screen is visible?
No, sir.
Not yet. Okay. I just told me, reshare my screen again. Sharing. Is it visible? Now it is great. Okay. So this is the molecule known as paracetamol. I think we all have taken paracetamol, magic molecule in life. In my life, never it has happened. I have taken paracetamol and fever has not decreased. Okay. So hope you are able to see paracetamol. Am I right? Just I want to reconfirm from you that I am properly connected with you. Yes, great. Thank you. So this is a simple molecule of paracetamol. Molecular weight is 151. In pharma industry, two kinds of production is happening. When we are producing the pure compound paracetamol, so it is called as drug substance or active pharmaceutical ingredients. It is a pure form of paracetamol. It is completely chemistry and chemical engineering. And whenever we mix mango normally कच्चा नहीं खाते हैं, अगर खाते हैं, so kacha mango can be really treated as raw mango can be treated as API. When we mix oil, we mix masala, and we really cook it properly. We make pickles. Pickle is the formulated form of the medicine. This is the pickle in front of you. Whatever tablet you are seeing, with pure paracetamol, we are mixing few things so that its stability, its hardness, its dissolution property after we take from stomach, from mouth, everything is really perfect. So this is really the formulation product, and also we call this product as drug product. And I want to show you, suppose tablet is there, paracetamol in front of you. Am I audible properly? Am I visible properly? Am I audible? Am I visible? Yes. Great. Okay. Thank you. So I want to show you, this is the tablet, but if I want to give the tablet to a kid which is having 2 years old, that kid will not be able to take it. So that's why uh, scientists developed another form of paracetamol that is in the liquid in front of you. I am holding a bottle. It is a liquid form, it so that we add some sugar, we add some preservative, so that um, kid can also take without any swallowing difficulty. But it may happen that we are unable to swallow, we are unable to really take from mouth, and in that case, probably aged person who is struggling, who cannot take anything from their mouth, paracetamol injection form is also available. I am showing in front of you the vial. In front of you I am showing, so that it can be given directly intravenously, so that it will be reaching to our bloodstream and decrease the pain or fever. So this is the story of paracetamol, and two industries are there. One is the bulk industry, another is the formulation industry. Formulation industry is nothing, expressing a drug product in different ways. It can be cream, it can be liquid, it can be capsule, it can be tablet, it can be injection. There are 97 approved forms, such forms. Okay, effervescent powder. You can take example maybe, or nasal drop. There are 97 plus approved forms of medicine existing in this world at this moment. যখন যেটা দরকার তখন সেটা দেওয়া হবে. So whatever is required at any point of time as per the need of the patient, we have to prescribe that form only. Now let me share overall journey. If I want to tell you about the medicine, so paracetamol is really costing rupees 1 maximum. One tablet is costing, but biotechnology drug Herceptin, I know many of my friends has really done their qualification MSc or MTech in biotechnology, and you are having immense scope in biopharma industry, working with the fermenter, working in R&D. Immense scope is there who is passing out MSc in biotechnology or MSc in microbiology. So at least I know all the recombinant biotherapeutics company in India are hiring MSc people. So this is the middle part is the recombinant biotechnology or recombinant biotherapeutics medicines, which is really coming 1976 onwards. Genentech company is the pioneer of recombinant medicine in this world. So I am showing a medicine Herceptin. It is the medicine for the breast cancer. Average cost of the medicine will be rupees 50,000. But the costliest medicine of this world, at this point of time, hope you are noting, name is Joel Gensma. This is from Novartis company. Herceptin is from Genentech company. Paracetamol is a off-patent product now. Many companies are making paracetamol. GSK was the pioneer, and Joel Gensma, it is the medicine. Gene therapy cost is rupees 15 crore per dose, and it is given for a patient who is having spinal muscular atrophy, SMA. Hope you are noting down. Spinal muscular atrophy. So muscle movement is very, very limited whenever this disease is happening. SMA, at that time, gene has to be corrected. So this is happening because of defective gene. So for this gene correction has to be happened, and this is a gene therapy medicine. Joel Gensma launched, I think, 2019, 2020. This medicine was launched from Novartis, and this is the costliest medicine of this world. Also, I want to narrate the story of another medicine called Reddytux. India, you are saying Indian flag there. Earlier in 1997, though Roche is written, Roche is really marketing the product at that time, and Roche company now taken over Genentech. But Genentech was the pioneer of developing MabThera. The molecule name is rituximab. It is a monoclonal antibody. It is targeted for one blood cancer called non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, and it was launched in USA in 1997. And after that, Dr. Reddy's was the first company in the world. After Genentech, Dr. Reddy's launched this medicine in 2007, and I was really fortunate to work with this product from beginning. And as a memory, you can see in your screen, I really took one vial and still I preserved with me. Hope you are able to, are you able to see the vial in my hand? Injection in my hand? Yes. So I worked with this product when I joined Dr. Reddy's. This was my memorable day, 2007, 28th April. Still, I remember the day when we launched this product in the world. So MabThera was costing 1,04,000 per vial. MabThera, left-hand side, was costing 1,04,000. But when we have launched, the cost was, we could reduce to 39,999. We could reduce 60% of its cost. Okay. I will be waiting for some reaction in the chat box. Okay. That's a memorable moment of Indian biopharmaceutical for sure. And we could launch first in the world after Genentech, the innovator company. That's why. So now I think due to patent issue, we could not sell the product in USA, but we are probably Dr. Reddy's. I'm telling repeatedly, though I resigned from Dr. Reddy's last year, still I am visiting scientists in Dr. Reddy's Institute of Life Science. So sometimes that is coming from my mouth. I was attached with this company and this product definitely for sure. I have seen when I was really working for the clinical department, quality assurance department, R&D also for this product. I have seen how this product was really helping patients to come out from the cancer. Big tumor was there in the neck, in the hand. So after taking 3-4 injections, MRI scan has shown that no stress is there. It is a magic molecule, and really I am proud to be associated with that product. I thought I must share this story with you. So two kinds of products are there in the pharma market. One is generic, another is generics or biosimilar, another is new chemical entity. It's a novel molecule, and another molecule is also there copying the novel molecule. Okay, so whenever in case of paracetamol, as the molecular weight is very low and molecule is very simple, anyone we can good in chemistry can really make exactly the right structure of the paracetamol. It's not easy to make. It's easy to make, but monoclonal antibody molecular weight will be really 150,000 Dalton. So making exactly same molecular weight, that structure is not easy. Protein is having primary, secondary, tertiary structure. It's not easy, but we can probably come very near 98% of that structure of innovator. So that's why it is called biosimilar. It's not called biogeneric. It is called biosimilar molecule. So basically two kinds of molecules are there in pharma domain. One is the new molecule, no copy. I am the innovator, and another companies after patent is over, they are copying innovator molecules. Okay, I'm telling copying, but copying is not easy. Lot of R&D is involved there. Copying the molecule and making it generic or biosimilar molecules. So patent validity is 20 years. After that, anyone is having the right to really manufacture and sell the medicines. So how it has happened normally, if the 50,000 molecules, if we are working every year after animal toxicity, after human study, after 10 to 12 years, normally 50 molecules emerged as a successful medicine. In every year, the world is seeing 50 molecules on an average, 50 molecules, new molecules, medicine molecules, though 50,000 are worked out. And I know 50,000 number is very less. I am getting basically varying number. It will be much more than 50,000. Many companies are not reporting the exact number, okay, due to their intellectual property issue. If they are reporting, probably they have to open up their structure and all. So that's why real number is not coming. But definitely over 50,000 molecules, when it is in the starting point, only 50 molecules will be emerging every year as a successful medicine. And my second homework for you will be, please go through that site www.fda.gov. Third homework. First one is the gene.com, second one is the amgen.com, and third is www.fda.gov. I want to finish within 10 minutes so that we can continue our question and answer session. Please give me 10 to 12 minutes of time more. fda.gov, if we can go through that. USA medicine industry is very structured. Okay, so they will be within 2-3 days they will be updating the new molecule. Today you try to find out in the year of 2022 how many molecules have come as a successful medicine. If you go through that site and try to find out, probably you will be having a preliminary idea of usfda.gov. And whenever you will be going for the interview, if you can write in your CV, you are having an understanding of fda.gov. Definitely, I'm telling you, you will be much accepted in the interview. Okay, I'm giving you this tip. So positively go through this website. And so this is the formula, 10 plus 2 formula. Novel molecule normally takes 10 years to really build, and it takes really $2 billion, huge money. 1 billion equal to 100 crores. So you can calculate $2 billion will be nearly 15,000 crore rupees. 15,000 crore rupees. I'm repeatedly telling again, 15,000 crore rupees it takes to develop a new molecule. That's why no Indian company till now has got approval from US FDA. Rather, we could not develop any successful molecule uh, in our life. Covaxin is coming probably. If Covaxin is approved by US FDA, that will be the first molecule. Otherwise, we could not develop any molecule because we don't have that much. We have the brain, we have the technology, all are fine. But after spending 15,000 crore rupees also, there is no guarantee that molecule will be successful. So only this risk can be taken by the multinational company, who is suppose Bristol Myers Squibb, Roche, I will tell Abbott, I will tell the name of Bayer. These are the great companies who are developing maximum innovators molecule in this world. So how really the flow is happening? First is the selection of molecule, then we need to do R&D to develop the molecule, process R&D, what will be the production process. We need to analyze the molecule, what will be the quality control of that molecule. Everything has to be developed in the R&D phase. Then number 3 will be the toxicity study, then will be the clinical study. Probably you can take a print screen of this particular slide, which will be helpful for you. And after a lot of regulatory approval, we need to prove that the molecule is safe and efficacious. Then it will be going to manufacturing. Now it is streamlined. It's a GMP space. GMP means good manufacturing practice. No more R&D. We need to produce the product in a consistent way in an environment so that quality can be withheld properly. So production department, quality control department will be analyzing the product. More or less for any pharma product, it takes 10 to 15 tests we need to do on a product, final product. But when the product is being made in process, we need to do also another 20-25 tests. So more or less 50 tests are to be done for a product. So quality is inbuilt. Definitely, I'm talking the best pharmaceutical companies in India and the world. And finally, quality assurance team, which is the neutral team. They will be looking from apart, and they will be ensuring that everything is safe about the molecule. So generic molecule takes really 3 years because no clinical trial is required at that time. Innovator company has already done. And biosimilar also, no rigorous clinical trial is required. Clinical trial is human study. Maximum time and maximum money pharmaceutical companies are spending on clinical trial. So this is another way of representation. And this is the global market, pharma market scenario. It is a $1,200 billion. That means total medicines in the world, if it is being sold yearly, all the pharma companies in the world are selling $1,200 billion. It is a sale value. It's not the profit. It is a market means sale value. USA is holding 35%. Okay, EU 25%. And India is only 2%. That's why all the Indian companies or all the companies of the world want to sell their product in USA, because the cost of the product is very high there and lot of profit is there. Dr. Reddy, Cipla, Aurobindo Pharma, Glenmark, Lupin, Torrent Pharma, you name, Cadila, all are really selling their product to USA. At least I will tell in the range of 20 to 60% of their total sell is coming from USA. So we are very good in producing pharmaceutical product, and I will tell this is one of the way to serve our country, because we are able to bring money from outside country to India. And let me also tell, as we are discussing about biotech product, out of those $1,200 billion market, 30% really is held by biologics product. That's the recombinant product or other products is 30%, and 70% small molecule, like molecular weight less than 5,000. That's the cutoff. Paracetamol, you can tell all the antibiotics, all are small molecules, and big molecules are erythropoietin, rituximab. These are the big molecules. So biologics molecules are coming up in a huge way. So I think so this is the animal called, I'm not going through much exercise, just I want to show a video, then I will be ending my presentation so that we can have a discussion. some discussion. It may go a few minutes more. Is it okay? Can exceed few minutes more to 12:10? I told maybe it will be 12:15. Is it okay? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So, it's a one. Speak. Is it interesting? So it's okay. I don't know the name of the animal. Okay, you can probably click a photo through your Google Lens, a smartphone, and type in the chat what's the name of this animal. Want to know this animal? Please. Who anyone answering in the chat box?
Sir, you're frozen. Like your audio issues is having some problems. Can you just check that?
I want to just request you that please through your Google Lens you scan this photograph and make me and let me know that what's the name of the animal. Is it audible?
Yes, sir, it's better now.
Correct. So again I'm projecting. Please type in the chat box what's the name of this animal. Chinese hamster. Great. Okay, Shruti, Priti, you answered correctly. Okay, this is Chinese hamster. Let me project my screen again. And Chinese hamster is the animal, and from a cell from Chinese hamster ovary cell, which can be preserved in such cell vial. In front of you, I am just putting in my hand. This is the plastic cell vial. Whoever has done animal cell culture, they will be knowing it. This Chinese hamster ovary cell line is the host for over 90% biologics molecule in this world. Okay, so this animal is having immense contribution. How normally it runs, we took gene from the particular protein and we insert the gene within Chinese hamster ovary cell line, and we'll be producing this in front of you. I can show you this. Let me select.
Sir, are you there with us?
Yes, yes. I got disconnected. I understand. Again, one minute. Yeah. Am I audible now? Am I?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
So I have shown you. Centigrade probably thing and the erythropoietin gene. This Chinese hamster ovary cell line is having within its cell line. It is having erythropoietin gene, so it will be frozen whenever it is one cell vial, and I will be inoculating those cell. In my hand spinner bottle is there. We can consider as mini fermenter. So cell can be here, and we can give proper food or media, and cell can multiply here with lot of joy because it was in frozen condition minus 196 degrees centigrade. This one now, it has to play now in the form bioreactor. I can show in my hand only 50 ml spinner bottle or mini bioreactor is there in the industry. And R&D can be done, this kind of mini bioreactor, 15 ml, 15 ml in front of my hand. So it is having all its own arrangement, oxygen supply, pH measurement. Uh, in my hand, 15 ml mini bioreactor is there. Normally in the R&D we use bioreactor, and whenever it will be ready, it can go scalable up to 20,000 liter bioreactor for mass production. And after that, we need to definitely this is a filter, okay? So definitely in the lab we'll be 0.22 micron filter, but for our understanding, I just took this chai chakni in front of us so that cells can be filtered out, and with the chromatography we can use, and with chromatography we can purify the protein so that we'll be getting API, active form of ingredient, that is erythropoietin. Then we can make it formulate and we can fill those erythropoietin or rituximab in the vials. So that's overall the biotechnology or biotherapeutics process, including Covishield or other recombinant vaccines. So what different companies, so cell vial to WCB means bank. There are few layers of cell banks. If I really it's finished, right? So that's why we need to probably produce 500 cell vials. We'll be making all master cell bank, and one master cell vial will be making again 500 cell vial, which we can really do production in 1 year. Okay, so in that lot of cells we do fridging so that it can give us the medicines years after years. So after fermentation, then purification, then formulation, we mix with a lot of stabilizer or I will tell antibacterial agent, then we'll be filling into a machine. So this is overall the biotechnology. I will be showing a video. No, time is very less. I think you still give me another 3-4 minutes in, otherwise show the video or of industry biotechnology production. Just hold on. Let me know if this screen is visible.
Proteins.
Is it audible? Is it visible?
Living cells, which are mini factories generating the genetically engineered protein treatments. It's a different approach from traditional drugs, which are manufactured using chemical synthesis. Other therapies have failed. To mass produce these biologic medicines, scientists use the molecular machinery inside living cells. The process starts with the insertion into Chinese hamster ovarian cells. They're known as APO cells. They keep them frozen in liquid nitrogen until the next step. In the seed lab, a technician thaws the cells in warm water. He transfers them to a glass flask that contains growth media. The growth media is comprised of nutrients, including vitamins and minerals, to help multiply. Worker flask that contains the cells to the production side of the plant. The team injects the mixture into a 5-gallon capacity bioreactor. Inside, a propeller agitates the mixture to stimulate growth. Over a 3-week period, the number of cells increases exponentially. Each new cell is programmed to produce the target biologic protein. Next, a technician measures salts and other dry ingredients. He's preparing a recipe for purifying the protein liquid once it's been separated from the cells.
He labels the bag and records the information separately, as required by government regulations. He adds the ingredients to purified water in a mixing tank. An automated system keeps tabs on the condition of the purification solution. After separating cellular material from...
Are you able to see the video?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
protein mixture, the team pumps it through steel and glass columns. Here, the purification solution works with resin beads to separate the protein from the impurities. Finally, this technician takes a sample and conducts a test to ensure the medicine is sterile. Grown in living cells, these biologic medicines are now on their way to potentially making a difference in people's lives.
So now let me share a few career options of recombinant therapeutics, that is it is having a scope in engineering, project management, statistics, R&D, patent management, quality control, quality assurance, okay, data management, supply chain management, regulatory affairs, okay, business development, everywhere. Okay, sometimes we think that only in the R&D or development will be having the scope for biotechnology. No, project management, whenever the clinical trial will be going on, or we need to develop a product, 10 years time it takes. So we need to really, it's an event management. It's an event management. So we need an expert of project management. Project manager are those persons who can manage an event and event effectively. So if required, you can do a course on project management. Excel sheet is very vital here. Data management, supply chain, when Covishield is being supplied throughout India, how it is managed, the cold chain, each and every vial is traceable, where it has gone, which district, which tahsil. It was really development. Corporate social responsibility. Every company needs to spend 2% of its profit for social development. Engineering, IT is the backbone of any pharma industry now. And manufacturing, production, quality control, testing, quality assurance means monitoring, regulatory affairs, who will be really facilitating the approval process or government inquiry about any product or medicines. So job can happen in every sphere, I'm telling, if we are in the field of pharmacy or biopharmacy. So first of all, last of all, let me share a few slides with you. These are some patients having cancers, okay? And really, world is needing badly the medicine for cancer. If in this world, 6 persons are dying daily, 1 person is dying out of cancer. And we don't have much medicine on cancer, okay? So these are the few patients, and they are our motivation when we are working for pharma industry or biopharma industry. And still, this will be my last slide. Astronomy is one of my hobby. I am having a telescope also, and I spend my time, though Hyderabad sky is not clear, sometimes I go outside, and I want to project one great astronomer, Subramaniam Chandrasekhar. He got Nobel Prize in 1983, and he was nephew of C.V. Raman also. His work was on birth and death of a star, okay? He researched on that. And when he went to USA, he studied at Chicago University. He used to see a poster at that time in Chicago University. The poster used to read like 34 Nobel laureates adorn our chair. Why not you? I am repeating, 34 Nobel laureates adorn our chair. Why not? I am telling, whenever you could get study in a wonderful institute, I understand your base is very, very long. So all try to develop a medicine. Okay, let's aim very, very big. If a human being can do, I think we are having immense potential to really make some impact for the patient. Okay, I think that will be the ultimate success of our life. So that's why my last slide is, why not you? Why not we? We can make a difference in the who are only know it's not. We know, we have seen patients dying out of when they are not getting the right medicine, and we can only give life to them. Thank you so much. I think sorry, 2 minutes more. Please bear with me. Thank you so much. Yeah. Any question and answer regarding pharma, biopharma, career, anything? How is the policy? I'll ask from you. Overall, I tried to capture the pharma and biopharma industry in a 1 hour, 10 minutes package, maybe. I tried my best. I did some homework. Yeah. So just, I'm eager to know also. All are hungry. Nobody's typing. Nobody's talking. All are hungry. Nobody's typing. Nobody's talking.
Sir, am I audible?
Yes. Boishampan, tell.
হ্যাঁ স্যার স্যার বলছিলাম যে লাইক আমি লাইক কারেন্টলি আই এম ডুইং আ বিটেক ইন বায়োটেকনোলজি আর আমার ইচ্ছা আছে স্যার ফার্দার এমটেক করার স্যার আমার একটাই প্রশ্ন ছিল দ্যাট ওয়েন আই এম গোয়িং ফার্দার ফর এমটেক যে কোনো কলেজ বা যে কোনো ইউনিট আই এম সিইং the two courses which I'm mainly getting is bioprocess engineering and biological engineering, right? So now sir আমি biological মানে bioprocess তো জানি যে directly industry related work, but my question is like ki sir jodi আমি bioprocess kori, can I shift back to the pharma industry because it doesn't have applied microbiome বা ওরকম কিছু নেই, and it is mainly focusing on thermodynamics, stoichiometry and the basically bioprocess and এইসব ইয়েগুলোতে focus করে. So is it possible for me to pursue an MTech in that and shift back?
I need to look. Understand your question. Normally, I know bioprocess engineering because I deal with IIT syllabus, or I have dealt with ICT syllabus. Bioprocess engineering, normally they will be teaching the bio reactor purification.
Yes,
all
yes.
will be taught in bioprocess engineering. Okay, if those things are there, bioreactor, fermentation, purification, that's the right stream for going into pharma, biopharma industry. Because I told how we work in the biopharma industry, where the fermentation or bioreactor and purification, this is only 80%. Okay, bioreactor and these two are the 80% of any biopharma industry. Okay. And analytical tool, SDS page, Western blot, probably you must have taught all these things in your BTech or MSc studies.
Yes.
So those are the best. That's all. If things are please you can go ahead. That's all.
Okay.
Any other question?
Yes, sir. And so one more thing I had, like regarding this one question.
Is it, have you or not?
Sir?
Have you learned 10 things? That was my promise.
Yes, sir. I have learned 10 things.
Thank you. But all are silent. I don't know. Yes. Any other question? Your salary, which company, anything you can ask. I really thanks Navanil, who took lot of effort, okay, coordinating with me last 1 month, and I have given time today because I know I'll be a little free today, and thank you Navanil for really making this platform for all of them. Okay, we must sincerely thank Navanil. Without his any agenda, personal agenda, he really drove it for all of us. Okay. So I think Navanil is the king and real creator, and I know a lot of your friends, his friends, has helped him to make it happen. I know Navanil was working with Rishika. I was hearing the name. Much I can see one question in the chat box. Will an MBA, let me answer this, will an MBA help me to get into the pharma industry? My straightforward answer will be, don't try to do MBA immediately after your MSc, okay? Try to gain at least 2 years industrial experience. After that, if you can do MBA, you can really absorb the learning in a much effective way. In MBA, normally what is being practical application and management of science or any event in any MBA course, it will be taught. If you are having an industrial base, if you know how things are practically, soon I think your scope definitely increase, because you have already having industrial experience, and you can complete the MBA with much more conviction, and you will enjoy MBA course. So I will be telling that do a job for 2 years, then you go for MBA, then come back to industry. Yes, your scope will be definitely much brighter. Any other question? Yes, definitely. I can tell, first of all, in the R&D, major job is being offered in R&D, because all the PhDs cannot do all the bench work. So they hire 60 to 70% master degree people, MSc in biotechnology or MTech in biotechnology in any R&D organization. Okay. Biocon is having very good R&D. Sun Pharma is having very good R&D. Intas Pharma is having very good R&D. Please apply in those companies. Okay, if you can search, there will be top at least 10 Indian pharma industry where strong R&D is being happened around biopharmaceuticals. Okay, but if you are not having PhD afterwards, you may struggle for your growth. So I will be always requesting that have a job for 2 years, then come back for PhD. You will be seeing that your PhD also will be very fast, and because industry mindset already will be established within yourself. Okay, you can do a very good PhD afterwards, then you can go back to industry again. So number one, it's the R&D job. Number two is the production job, where you can take part day-to-day production of bioreactor and making biotherapeutics, purification, and quality control job also. There are a lot of assays are to be done before releasing a product. So quality control also will be having a scope. Patent management will be having a scope. Other functions I will tell have some shop floor experience. Regulatory affairs I will not tell to really jump initially in your career. First of all, have some experience in the quality control or production or R&D, then you shift your career. So if you do a really bench work, you will be knowing how really industry works. Okay, so that will be my suggestion. Immense scope is there for you. Make a very good CV. Only one tip I can give to you: you are not reaching to pharma company first. Your CV is reaching, and as a pharma professional, we normally put maximum 1 minute time to evaluate your CV, and first page of your CV, that's why is most important. Okay, take time to make a wonderful CV, flawless CV, attractive CV, so that you will get the first chance for an interview. Now, Baru, what are the paths that we to get high jobs? Very good. Initially,
So you're having audio issues again.
Okay. Hello. Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, sir. It's better.
Am I audible? So last question I've answered. This question I'm answering initially. Money is not the problem. I think initially we should not think about money. Opportunity and learning has to be there with us. So definitely we can join a job after the production or quality control or R&D, whatever coming in my hand. Okay, as a beginner, I will not be having much choice. Whatever is coming, learning is enough. After that, we can do PhD, and then again we come back to biopharma industries. And obviously, as 2 years job experience will be with you, come back will be much more easier. Let me check that box again. Sir, what are the rough salary scales of the jobs after salary of standard company will be any salary between 6 to 8 lakhs per annum for the MSc or MTech. I will tell 5 lakhs to 8 lakhs per annum. This will be the rough salary scale after MSc or MTech. Any more questions? Definitely available. Your is to the companies. It cannot happen for the structured. Cannot happen that you. Sorry, I am just sitting since long. Give me 30 seconds. Let me have some water. He was there, but I could not manage it. So yes, you need to the companies, the investment officer of this of the companies that is easily visible in the net, and through institute it will be happening. That's the system in the structured company. Any other question? I tell that don't try to do such internship in the big companies because work is so much, they will not be able to spare time on you. Okay, so go for a small scale or medium company, but you'll be able to really do some work, learn something. So that will be my subject for it. Any other question? It's their own way can but be into. Yeah. Before I go, yeah, definitely I will see few of you only moving other can you the video ready? Very much. Anyone of you can just on your video.
अच्छा ठीक है बाद में बात करते हैं पढ़ाई के रिजल्ट क्यों और कौन बोलता है क्यों तुम नहीं बोलते हो
Vaishampayan, your audio is
Vaishampayan, can you be mute?
वैसे तो तुम भी लव यू बोल सकते हो और वो आगे टू लगा देंगे पापा वन भी नहीं लगा
I got disconnected. I think I reconnected. Any other questions there? Rishika, Anil, if any other question is not there. Connect me with LinkedIn. I you shared my name with me with LinkedIn. I will try my best. Okay, put me message in LinkedIn. Definitely, I will try my best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone, for joining in.